Can't keep my eyes off you when you in the room. So many people in the room, but all I see is you. The baddest girl in the room. The baddest girl.
Hey guys, welcome to my channel. It's Nabi Love. Today I'll be giving you guys a tutorial on this from start to finish 613 to Royal Navy in the Adore color. So if you like to see how I got this color and also this asymmetrical bob, please stay tuned. But before we get into this video, make sure you subscribe, because if you're not subscribed, like, what are you doing? Why are you not subscribed to my channel yet? So yeah, make sure you subscribe to keep up with me. And yeah, let's get into this video. Okay, first things first, I'm going to show you guys the wig. This is a wig from Tinashe hair. It's a 4x4 closure. Right now I'm in the process of toning it with the purple shampoo, which this step is optional. You don't necessarily have to do this, but if you do decide to do it, all you have to do is get warm water and pour the purple shampoo in it and make sure you mix it thoroughly. I actually made a mistake on this part. That's why the wig turned like a purplish blue tint. I left it in there for too long, and I believe I didn't put enough water to dilute the purple shampoo. That's why it ended up being on the wig. But this is okay because I dyed the hair with a darker dye color, so it really doesn't matter. But if you're going for like a lighter color, you may want to be careful about that. And on this part, you can kind of see what I was mentioning before as far as the purple strands, and at the tail end of the hair is purple as well.
Are you there? I can't.
Now we're about to get started with the Royal Navy dye. I used 2.5 bottles, and basically I started with some new fresh water. And the misconception about watercoloring is that you have to boil the water. Like I mentioned before in my other video, I believe that's when I dyed my hair burgundy. You don't have to boil the water. You just have to make sure it's hot enough so the color can saturate your hair and actually change the hair. So I'm just using warm water from my faucet and pouring the dye in there. Make sure you stir it thoroughly and then start dipping your hair. And also remember, you want to thoroughly coat the hair as you're dipping it. Remember, more water is going to dilute the color, and less water is going to have a better pigmentation as far as your color. So I use less water and more dye so I can get the most out of my color. And I also forgot to mention that before you do any watercoloring or dyeing your hair any other color from 613 to any drastic color, you want to make sure you spray your lace so it doesn't tint the lace any unnatural colors as far as a blue, red, or anything of that nature. You make sure you spray the Got to Be Free spray a total of 5 or more times maybe, and let it blow dry it and let it get hard before you actually start dyeing your hair. That part is very important because you don't want to stain your lace, especially when you're doing middle parts, side parts. You can definitely see the color through the lace, so be careful of that. This is the results after the watercolor. I just want to show you guys after I blow dried it and washed it. Right now I'm just going in to define my part, just doing a side part, and then I'm also going to put makeup, well, concealer on the part so it gives it like a scalp-like effect.
that you're mine.
You also want to make sure you're parting your hair and covering your tracks because you don't want any lumps or bumps, and you just want to cover your tracks because you can see the demarcation if you don't do it correctly. So what I'm basically doing is making sure I'm parting my side part out and also covering my tracks as well. And then I'm going to go in with the She Is Bomb wax stick to mold the hair so I can go in and get ready to hot comb. This is after I define the part. As you can see, it looks more scalp-like. Now I'm just going to go in and flat iron, which is, you guys really know the gist. Just make sure you're getting every piece of your hair. And I will also link my flat iron down below. I think I normally do it in all my hair tutorial videos. This is a great flat iron for a cheap price, and I got it from Amazon, and it really works magic. So make sure you cop that.
Are you there? I can't.
All right, y'all. Let me pause this real quick. Zoe and B Simone. But okay, I just want to come back on so you guys can see how it looks on my head in its regular form after I straighten it. I don't really like the ends. The ends look a little bit dry, but luckily I'm cutting it into a bob, asymmetrical, so that does not matter. I just wanted to put the wig back on so I wasn't cutting too much off, and I think I want it like above my shoulders. Sorry if I keep looking past the camera. I'm looking at my mirror on my vanity, so I think I'm gonna cut it like right here. Just go across. Like that. And I want to cut it that short. And then of course I'm gonna even it out with my clippers and everything. I'm gonna put it back on the what is it called? The mannequin head. Okay. Yeah, I think that's fine. So I can always. I'm probably not gonna put it behind my ear because this is a closure, but I think it's gonna look pretty. I am excited. and then I'm gonna even it out. Okay, we're gonna finish this process on the mannequin head, so stay tuned. Your girl finna look fine. Okay, I'm just taking a piece right after the one I cut to line it up and make sure it's even. This part you want to take your time because it can be very tedious. You don't want an uneven bob. That's why I'm going to continue to move my mannequin head to the side so I can make sure I'm getting it even. Then later on in the video you'll see me using clippers after I'm done with my shears. But yes, you just want to line up your previously cut hair and then continue to cut and make sure it's even.
Are you there? I can't.
Okay, now at this point in the video, I'm going to start with the asymmetrical cut. I'm just going to hold my shears in a downward motion. I know it's kind of weird the way I'm cutting because I'm right-handed, so I have to use my dominant hand, but I just am cutting downwards at a diagonal motion and basically lining it up with the hair I cut before that. And at this point, I'm not going to lie, when you look at it, it doesn't look asymmetrical. But once I turn it to the front, you're really going to see the vibe of the whole ensemble. So just wait on me. Going with my clippers, you can actually get these from Walmart because that's where I got mine from. I'll try to find a link. They work pretty good and I'll just link it down below in the description bar. But yeah, I'm just making sure I'm lining everything up and getting those uneven pieces that my shears couldn't get. And that's where a lot of people make a mistake when cutting a bob. I mean, I'm no professional, but I don't like no choppy bob. So you need to make sure that you're leaning your mannequin head or making sure you're telling your client, customer, the person who's getting their hair done to lean their head down so you can get all the uneven pieces so it can look very sharp and seamless. y'all. This is how it looks on. This is how it looks on. I'm about to just bump it real quick and then install it. I'm just gonna really time lapse the install because you already seen me install. I'm about to just do a glueless install, honestly. I'm about to just do a glueless install. And I think for stuff like that, I can get that. Guys, this is the final look. This is my first time doing an asymmetrical cut. I feel like I did good for the first time. I'm scared to turn around so y'all can see the back, but this is cute. This is a little cute number. Y'all make sure y'all follow me on Instagram, subscribe to my channel, most importantly, to keep up with your girl, because if you're not subscribed, what are you doing? Yes, subscribe to my channel, guys, for more content. Please like this video if you enjoyed it, and also if you learned something, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.
Can't keep my eyes off you when you in the